business you are in that is void of intellectual property will be short-lived. Any business you are in that is void of adequate intellectual property, is sure to be short-lived. The more enlightened we are on any subject matter, the greater level of command we gain. Success and sustainable success is guaranteed by access to quality information. Success and sustainable success is guaranteed by adequate to quality information. We are called to give attention to reading, to exhortations, and to doctrines, to give ourselves wholly to these things, that our profiting may appear to all. A reader today, a leader tomorrow. A reader today and a leader tomorrow. It was Abraham Lincoln that said, you are the same person you are today in 5 years' time, except for two things: the books you read and the companies you keep. The books you read and the companies you keep. That's why I'd like you to invest into your destiny as you walk through the book stands in the exhibition hall and check out materials that address where you are going. You shouldn't just be like a market woman here. You have the mind of God. Stop living like a poor, grounded Nigerian. Stop. If you are to start tomorrow a computer company, if God gives me a computer company vision now, and I'll just tell him, will you give me some time? Now in 6 months' time, if you check me, I will talk more computer than those who founded it. I don't play with it. Our lack of adequate intellectual property is the reason for our poverty. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, give yourself to the things you find, that your profiting may appear to all. That your profiting may appear to all. Every great success story is tied to access to quality resource materials. Quality resource materials. After those readings that I had to go through in the process of building Covenant University, I came with a conclusion that Covenant University shall be a new generation Harvard. I looked at it and was convinced in my heart that's the way we are going. And we are not committed to propagating traditional knowledge. We are committed to creating knowledge that solves real life problems. We are not out to graduate people that will be seeking for job. We are graduating job creators. Everything was said. And Covenant University is perhaps the only university today where employers of labor come in to apply for our students. They come in to do interview for them. Someone was telling me a week and a half or thereabout ago, he said he needs 40 of Covenant University graduates in their establishment. 40. Saw that? Ignorance is costly. Don't toy with it. There is no mountain anywhere. Every man's ignorance is his mountain. You can get started from where you are. Talking about Paul the Apostle, in 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 13, that was a grand breaker. A grand breaker. He said, the cloak which I left with you when I was in Troas, when thou comest, bring with me for me and my books, and especially the parchment. He was a bookworm. Talking about great success to Joshua, God said, this book. Everybody say this book. So great success is always tied to books. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. This book, Joshua 1:8. This book. This book. Every closed book equals a closed destiny. This book. This book. Let's wake up and take advantage of it. And when that king was speaking to Paul, he said, much learning doth make thee mad. He was an addicted learner. Paul began his ministry by 3 years of separation in Arabia. 3 years. How many years? 3 years of exhaustive, explorative, extensive study. And that became his culture all through his ministry life. He had books, he had notes. And 2,000 years after he had left, Paul is still as strong on the earth today as he was then. Generational impact. A function of high quality intellectual property. Generational impact. Let's wake up from our slumber. There is no free lunch in life. Acts 26 and verse 24. The king said to Paul, much learning doth make thee mad. The madder you are at learning, the greater your leadership rating. So get mad at it. Increase your madness in learning. Get addicted to it. Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. And the strength. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. An exploit will always demand strength. Breaking new grounds will demand strength. And so it takes a man that's committed to continuous learning to keep breaking new grounds as he goes on. Some media men asked me recently, sometimes back when I went for one event at LASU, they said, now this has been done, that has been done. Can you tell us what next you want to do? I said, they don't say it. You just watch out. Nobody talks it. You just watch out. You soon begin to see it. The number 3 cost here in our context, what I've called physical cost. Come and say physical cost. Physical cost. High elasticity is a requirement for high performance. It takes hard work to fly high. Hard workers are high flyers. Every success story is traceable to high level investment of time, energy, and resources. Say with me, energy. You may not like to say it, but say it now. Investment of time, energy, and resources. Energy. You need energy to maximize destiny. You need energy to maximize destiny. Every success story is traceable to high level investment of time, energy, and resources. Things only work for workers. Even Christ said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day, for the night cometh where no man can work. John 9:4. High level energy is an all-time requirement for high level performance. High level energy is an all-time requirement for high level performance, high level accomplishment. So everybody you see and say, I'm just tired. I don't know, I just feel like going to rest. time he wants to rest. 5 days a week is resting. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hand to sleep. He says, so shall thy poverty. Every year you see poverty, they have just put failure. Failure coming to that individual. Jesus said, how am I stretched until it be accomplished? Every star is stretched to shine. Until you are stretched enough, you cannot spread effectively. In all labor, there is profit. But the talk of the lips tends only to penury. Labor is one of your vital keys into a great future. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that also shall he reap. So you have a three-dimensional investment: spiritual, intellectual, and physical. Most people think all we invest to make it great in business is money. So they are looking for money to invest. That's there. But without these three, that one holds no value. It is these three fundamental causes that give value to your financial resource investment. The sluggard shall not sow by reason of the cold, therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. Proverbs 20 verse 4. So everyone that is not working will end up begging. There is no shortcut. Proverbs 20 verse 4. Wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish, but he that gathers by labor shall increase. Proverbs 13 verse 23. So it takes you gathering by labor to secure the future. Wealth gotten by bribery and corruption shall vanish, but he that gathers by labor shall increase. If you want to see true increases, then begin to invest along these three main channels, and there shall be no end to the increases of God in your life, like a number of you are already experiencing, and like a number of us are already experiencing. I'm not afraid of tomorrow, because we are not where we are today by chance. If you are not building on principles, you are heading for troubles. These are the principles of life that will help you to press your battle to the next level. You are either